In 1897, J. Thomson discovered the electron. It started with a controversial debate about cathode rays. Scientist William Crookes suggested that cathode rays were composed of charged particles. His experiments in 1879 showed that cathode rays could be deflected by a magnetic field, supporting this theory. Meanwhile, German scientist Heinrich Hertz believed cathode rays were a form of electromagnetic waves. In his experiments, he found that cathode rays were unaffected by parallel plates or electric fields, suggesting that they weren't made of charged particles. He also discovered in 1892 that cathode rays could pass through thin metal, which seemed cathode rays were a form of electromagnetic waves, which seemed to disprove Crookes' theory. But in 1895, French physicist Jean Perrin directed cathode rays onto an electroscope and measured their charge, confirming that they were negatively charged. This added to the confusion. Thomson acknowledged that Perrin's evidence of negative charge was convincing. However, Hertz's experiment showed that cathode rays weren't deflected by electric fields, which contradicted the idea that they were made of charged particles. This left Thomson puzzled. Thomson speculated that Hertz's experiment might be flawed due to the presence of air in the cathode ray tube. He hypothesized that the air could be affecting the results. The air was ionized in the high electric field, which acted like a Faraday cage, shielding the cathode rays from the electric field. After experimenting, Thomson found that a stronger beam could be produced by directing the cathode rays through a positively charged anode with a hole. With a good vacuum, the cathode rays were deflected by an electric field, behaving like negatively charged particles. After experimenting with different substances as electrodes and filling the tube with different kinds of gas, the same results were produced. J. Thomson concluded that everything was filled with these tiny little things that he called corpuscles, but which were later named electrons.